Biology. This is a revision lesson on eukaryotes and prokaryotes. So grab your book and grab your pen and let us begin. The lesson objective is to compare between eukaryotes and prokaryotes. Animals, plants, fungi, and protista are classified as eukaryotes. The cells of these organisms have a cell membrane, cytoplasm, and a nucleus. Can you label the animal cell? Let's quickly do it. First one, mitochondrion. Next one, cytoplasm, nucleus, ribosome, and cell membrane. Very good. Students, just remember that there are 5 parts that you need to know for the animal cell for GCSEs. All right, next one is the plant cell. Students, there are 8 structures that you need to know for the plant cell. 5 of which are common to the animal cell, meaning what you have labeled just now on the animal cell, they are all found on the plant cell. There are only 3 extra ones that you need to know for the plant cell. All right, let's begin. First one is the cell wall, cell membrane, vacuole, mitochondrion, nucleus, cytoplasm, ribosome, chloroplast. If you notice the words in green, those are the extra 3 that you need to know for a plant cell. Students, just a reminder, plants and animals are classified as eukaryotes. Eukaryotic cells have a nucleus in which its genetic material is enclosed. The genetic material is the DNA, which is found on chromosomes. Students, this is the main thing that you need to know about eukaryotic cells. It is that they have a nucleus, and their nucleus contains the genetic material. Students, what you're seeing on the screen right now is a diagram of a bacterial cell. Bacteria are unicellular organisms and are examples of prokaryotes. Let us label this diagram, starting from the left side. First one is the cell membrane, cytoplasm, flagellum, cell wall, loop of DNA, and plasmid. Students, what you'll notice is that some of the structures found in prokaryotes, they're also found in eukaryotes. The big thing that you need to take from this, though, students, is that prokaryotes, they have a loop of DNA, and the DNA is found freely in the cytoplasm. There is no nucleus. And then the prokaryotes, they also have extra DNA rings that are called plasmid, which codes for features such as antibiotic resistance. The questions on this topic might be simple or seem simple, but if you do not read the questions carefully, you might end up writing the wrong thing. For example, this question is asking you to differentiate between prokaryotes and eukaryotes. All right, students, remember eukaryotes, we're thinking about plants and animals together. All right, so you can't go and write anything that only plants have. Good? So let us look at it and I'll give you a bit more detail. So prokaryotic cells, they are smaller. Prokaryotes do not have a nucleus. Prokaryotes have a single loop of DNA. Prokaryotes have a plasmid, or they have plasmids. Prokaryotes do not have mitochondria, and prokaryotes have smaller ribosomes. I put that one in pink because you'll learn more about that at A level. Students, do you notice that I did not mention anything about cell wall and chloroplast? I could not, because they ask about eukaryotes, and remember, animal cells are also classified as eukaryotes, so I could not write about cell wall and chloroplast because plant cells have chloroplast and cell wall, but animal cells do not. I hope that you get this, students. This is the mistake that some students make with this simple question. All right, next one. Students, if the question is about differences between prokaryotes and animal cell, you can go back to write everything that we had on the previous slide. If you're asked differences between prokaryotes and plant cell, you can go ahead and write the same things that we had for animal cell, but then you could add these 2 extra bits. Prokaryotes do not have chloroplast, and prokaryotic cell wall does not have cellulose. Lastly, if the command word in the question is compare, so we're not asking about differences now. If you're asked to compare between eukaryotes and prokaryotes, students, please ensure that you write similarities and differences. Read the question carefully. Is it comparison between prokaryotes and eukaryotes, or prokaryotes and plant cell, or prokaryotes and animal cell? Please read the question carefully because these questions might seem simple, but if they're not read properly, you might end up writing the wrong thing. Thank you so much for watching and all the best in your exams. Bye bye.